Hey, what's up, guys? It's Andrew Santowski. I'm making this early prediction video for UFC Fight Night Smith vs. Spann, and I'm just focusing on the main event, Anthony Smith against Ryan Spann, giving you my early prediction. And this fight takes place Saturday, September 18th, 2021, 4 o'clock p.m. is probably the prelim start time, or the main card start time. And it's going down from the UFC Apex, Las Vegas, Nevada, also known as UFC Vegas 37. Betting odds just came out probably 2 days ago, and I'm going to give you my early prediction for this fight, guys. So we have Anthony Smith, number 6 ranked light heavyweight on Tapology, going against Ryan Spann, the number 13th ranked light heavyweight worldwide on Tapology. So let's look at Anthony Smith. Guys fought for the title a couple years ago, 33 years old. 76-inch reach, 6'4". It's kind of amazing this guy fought for the title. He was a middleweight for a long time, fought in the regional promotions for a while. He was actually in the UFC before being cut. You know, we can look at some so this guy was actually in the UFC back in 2013, lost to Antonio Braga Neto, who hasn't fought probably almost since then. Guy never fights. He lost. He was out of the UFC for a long time. I'll never forget, I watched his Josh Neer fight in 2016 on UFC Fight Pass. The second fight between them. He won. And he got brought back to the UFC in 2016 as a middleweight. Beats Leonardo Guilmaraes, lost to Mutanch. That was a shitter of a fight. Then went on a nice 6-fight win streak to get to the title, man. And he went through some adversity along the way, man. That Hector Lamar fight was a war. No, he went on a 3-fight win streak, lost to Thiago Santos in 2018. Both back when they were both middleweights. But then went on to beat Rashad Evans, and I think Rashad Evans' retirement fight from the UFC. I mean, Rashad just looked horrible. And, he beat Vulcan to get the title shot. And, he fought John Jones in early 2019 and lost. Went on to beat Alexander Gustafsson in his post-fight after that. Post-fight title fight. In his first fight after the title fight, he beat Alexander Gustafsson, which I had money on Smith in. I couldn't believe Gustafsson was that big of a favorite, but Gustafsson was winning the fight early on. And, he lost to Glover Teixeira. I had money on Glover in that fight. And, man, Glover really did a number on him. I never thought the guy would return the same again. Lost to the surging Alexander Rakic in his next fight. The UFC just fed the guy that fight. And he kind of did the UFC a solid, saving the main event in late fall of last year against Devin Clark. He beat Devin Clark. Then the UFC tried to feed him to Jimmy Crute. Jimmy Crute was chopping him up with leg kicks, but damaged his knee, I believe. And so so Anthony Smith survived a couple prospect scares, and now he's going up against another prospect the UFC's giving him, Ryan Spann. So looking at Ryan Spann, 30 years old, 3 years younger than Anthony Smith, 81.5-inch reach, 6'5". So guy's got a sick reach. Trains out of 4 to 7 May, I believe. His Instagram's private, so you really can't view it. Coming off a nice win over Misha Serkunov. First round knockout. We know Serkunov has no chin. The guy quits every chance he gets. Yeah, Serkunov was a hyped up prospect in 2016. I actually liked the guy back then, but we've seen what he's made of since then, and he's a quitter, man. He lost to Johnny Walker back in last September. In a wild back and forth fight. Beat Sal Melvey by split decision where he didn't really look good. Beat Devin Clark by guillotine, nice wins. Antonio Rogério Nogueira in Brazil. Luis Henrique. So the guy's got some decent wins on his record, but he's mostly unproven, man. And the UFC is giving him this fight to see whether he can sink or swim, man. And Anthony Smith, the UFC knows that he'll never be in light heavyweight contention again, but the guy is a viable gatekeeper, man. And the guy is very well-rounded, standing and on the ground. He's got a great ground game. Doesn't show it all the time, but he's got a really good ground game. And Ryan Spann, he's got some submission wins, but I don't know how well he's off his back. And the guy definitely has knockout power, but we haven't seen him go the distance that much. 5-round fight definitely favors Anthony Smith in my opinion. So let's look at the odds. Anthony Smith opened -180, opened -185 and 5 dimes. Come back on Ryan Spann +155. Bet online open on -160. Anthony Smith +140. So betting odds right now are currently -180. Anthony Smith +158. Ryan Spann on 5 dimes. I knew Anthony Smith would be a higher price favorite when he was a dog in his last fight against Jimmy Crute, but that Jimmy Crute win did him a solid. So Ryan Spann, like I said, it was a pick'em fight against Johnny Walker. I don't know what the odds were against Serkunov. It's not showing. But right now, I would say if the betting odds go up, I do like Ryan Spann. I think the value is on Spann. I don't think Smith should be this highly as a favorite. But if the odds come down, I do think Smith is the right side here. You know, and it's hard not to favor Smith. He's shown you he's got good cardio. He's well-rounded on the feet and on the grounds. Ryan Spann is an unknown prospect. Could Spann crack Smith and get him out of there? Could Spann possibly catch Smith in a guillotine? Sure. But over 5 rounds, it's hard not to favor Anthony Smith to win this fight. I just couldn't lay that -180 price tag. So we'll see where the betting odds go with this. For a pick right now, I do like Anthony Smith for a pick. I think the UFC is kind of using him as a gatekeeper, and I think he will stop Ryan Spann right now from entering up the rankings any further. But like I said, the odds continue to go up. It's gonna make it hard not to have a play on Ryan Spann here, man. Just hey, you're giving me mad value on this guy. He's got a sick reach. He's kind of unproven, but he's shown that he can finish fights by knockout or submission. And you know, Anthony Smith's on the later side of his career, you know, and he's taken a lot of damage in his UFC career, which must be said. He's taken a tremendous amount of damage, and I don't think he can ever come back the same way from the amount of damage this guy has taken, man. So right now, for a straight up pick right now, Anthony Smith, the odds continue to go, you know, in favor of Ryan Spann, where he becomes a +170, +1. I definitely like that side for a play. But for a straight up pick right now, I like Anthony Smith. Like I said, I don't have a bet on this fight yet, but I'm just giving you my breakdown on the fight. So for a straight up pick, I do like Anthony Smith. If the odds continue to, if Smith continues to be bet up as a favorite, I think there's some serious value in Ryan Spann, man. So we'll see where this goes. But right now, for an early prediction, my pick is Anthony Smith.